to So Light. I like, you like.
So light.
Hi everyone, this is your host Kelyn and
Noel, yo.
Yo.
How's everybody? Yo.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming.
It'll be on 15, episode 15.
Yes. Oh my goodness, so fast.
Yeah.
Wow, episode 15. Oh my goodness. We started in August, right? Wow, now it's already December. Wow,
4
so
months.
fast.
So fast.
Yes.
And then it's gonna be New Year soon.
Yes. 七个咚咚锵咚锵，我要去拜年。Then
I'm
tonight I
thinking
wear
of
red
the...
some more.
Yeah.
Tonight I wear red some more, just nice.
Yeah. She didn't send the agenda, even though I wear it also.
Aiyo. No memo. Oops.
Yeah, no memo. They receive. Transmission failed. Today episode, right, is 15, right? So let's do the equation again.
Today you want multiply or
Divide
addition or
or...
subtraction or division?
Today I want addition.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now that she get it.
Okay. I'm just staring at Kelyn now, laughing at me. Today I'm a bit burnt out lah. My brain a bit fried. Today was so many things to follow up, and then
So I'm the one very cheeky now.
Yes, and then I had like a 2 to 2.5 hours of meeting. This in very serious discussion. Yeah, so today is a bit brain fried. But okay, yeah. So that's why today I'm a bit slow. Okay, yes. So
today
you want me to do the equation or you do the equation?
It's okay. I spare you the brain juice. So 1 plus 5, because this episode is 15.
Yes.
So 1 plus 5 equals?
SIX. Ding ding.
Yes.
Ding,
6. So today we're going to talk about type 6 because both of us have 6 as our highest. Second and third.
The third. We both have the third. The third one is 6. Mine is 136. Yours is 246.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. The rhyming thing.
Yeah, totally.
So we somehow like compliment each other quite a lot, right? Because you got the 1, 3, I got the 2, 4.
Yeah. Actually,
yeah, then we got the 6. Yeah.
It's like alternate, the 1, 2, and then.
So we covered 1 to 6 already. We just need like 7, 8, 9.
Did we cover 5?
Haven't yet.
Type 5. Yeah, okay. Next time.
Yeah, that would be like the next few project.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a very close person who is a type 5, so I can elaborate a lot.
Okay. I'm sure everyone will be interested.
Yeah. Okay, so today we're going to talk about type 6, and like the topics is generally around how the fears and the anxiety actually jeopardize or stop us from doing certain things that we want to do in our life, or in different situations, how it jeopardizes the action or the relationship or however we go about doing things, basically.
It's like a self-saboteur, right?
Yeah, it's a self-saboteur thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to start off, I just want to give a little brief background of how a type 6 is. Like what's their worldview, what's their intention.
Yes.
So for a type 6, right, it's very important to them to build trust, to have a sense of belonging.
Okay.
Right? So that everybody can be safe from danger. So safety is a very high priority thing for them.
Okay.
Which I totally understand because, as somebody who is like constantly thinking like, what if I drown? What if this happens to me? What if that
Actually,
happens?
now that you talk about it, I am like that too. All the what-ifs, right? The what-ifs are very important to us.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing we normally think of, the what-if.
Yeah, that's the what if. Then the need to belong in a group, like very groupy, kind of like very we like teamwork a lot. We like to be in harmony with a group of people to have a
Okay.
common sense of goal or common purpose,
Like
that's
work
something.
together to pursue something. Like
Yeah, it could be work.
everyone would have the same target, everyone have the same goal. That
Mm,
means the type 6 prefer this type of environment.
mm.
Okay.
But not all lah. We don't want to like generalize, but
Yeah
sometimes
lah, yeah lah.
it could be like you are in a team, but you all have like maybe a common purpose, but everyone have their own role, like
Okay.
individually. That
Okay.
also works.
Oh, okay. As long as it's like a teamwork instead of as
Mm.
compared to individual.
Yeah, and they're usually
They
more
prefer
comfortable
lah.
in a group. I mean, it's a preference thing. It's not a must. But if they are in a group and there is a good leader and they are comfortable with the leader, they usually will just follow.
Oh,
Yeah, they
okay.
will be okay to follow. They will be very on to follow. But if like they are in a team where the leader is not portraying safety and security that they want, they will actually try to form a group and sign petition to overthrow the leader.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They won't necessarily want to be the leader, but if really no choice, they have to be the leader. They will be the leader, but
They will step up to be the leader.
yes, but they won't
Okay.
like take it as the first thing that they need to do. It's usually like some sort of a last resort kind of thing.
I
Like,
see, I
okay,
see.
since this group has no leader, I will step up. And then once I find someone who is capable and give us the sense of belonging and trust, I will
Okay.
I will somehow elect that person to be the leader.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay, okay, okay.
Mm.
Very
So
interesting, right?
yeah. I mean, for us, it's on the third, like the third highest. So it might not be our main priority to have that in our life, but it does affect how we go about our day to day.
Yeah,
Mm.
definitely. Just now when you were giving all these examples, I really can think of.
She's already nodding her head like non-stop.
Yes, if only y'all can see the video.
And yeah, being a planner is a very type 6 thing.
Ding ding!
Ding
Based on
ding.
the previous episodes, I'm sure y'all have heard of Kalin and I being planners already.
Noel is the foodie, holiday, dating planner.
Staycation. And then Kalin is planning for her kids lah, her family outings, her family
mm.
dinner,
Mm.
plans for her in-laws, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think because of the 2 4 6 combination,
Oh yeah.
relationship is like very important to me,
Oh
like the top
yes.
priority.
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
100%.
So, and it's very outward focused because type 6 usually is more outward focused as compared to inward focused.
Meaning?
Meaning, I'm constantly thinking in this group, is everyone
Okay.
feeling safe?
Oh my goodness, that's how I feel. So okay, okay, no
Another ding
wonder.
ding.
Yes,
We
ding
need a
ding
bell
ding.
already. Every time it rings, right?
I think so, I should I should go to those convenience shop or those hardware shop to go and buy.
Yeah, I know, right? Like those that, like not those very loud one, but like a small ding ding, like that kind of
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, and then? Yes.
Yeah, so that's the point where my master coach asked me, what do you see in common of the 2 4 6? Then that's how you somehow understand the very personalized personality of the person. Because our
Okay.
top three, I mean, of course it shows our core, but at the same time we have the other two highest to help us be more unique. Sorry, my type
Yes.
4 must come out. So have to be more unique,
Thanks.
right? Everybody is
Thanks.
different, right? So
If you can see me rolling my eyes.
she roll until like left, right, left, right,
Yes.
up, down. Yeah. So basically 2 is relationship also.
Yes.
6 is also relationship. 4 is relationship with self. So you have
Okay.
that combi there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so for Noel, maybe it's more of like the combination of 1, 3, and 6. So there is also the emphasis on tasks because 1 and 3 are usually
Yes.
more task focused.
Yes, I am.
Ah, yeah,
I am.
and very detail driven of the 1. So,
The one you know
kind of
since
the mix.
since we were very young, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
painfully.
Hey, but I toned down, especially these few years, I have toned down.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, that was then, right? I mean, last time, right? I
Last
didn't
time I
say that
was
you
really
are still
very
like that.
uh last time. Okay. Anyway. Yes, okay.
Annoyingly meticulous.
Yeah, I admit. I was always keeping everyone on their toes.
Yeah, I think the detail to the core is still in you, lah.
I am, but I think I loosened up quite a bit.
Mm,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so moving on, like we want to share more about like how type 6 see the world.
Yes.
So basically they see the world as unsafe and everything is threatening peace, right? Threatening safety, or threatening
Correct.
my well-being and stuff. So we are all victims, so called.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's why there's that very hyper vigilance of everything around them, right?
Oh my
So
goodness, yes.
everyone like they want the group feeling because as we all stay together, we can each help see the different angles that I might miss out, you might miss out. Like we can see
Okay.
each other's blind spot and then we can
Ah.
protect each other.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I'm constantly thinking Noel's boxes every time we talk about different Enneagram types.
Yes. Because we've
Yeah.
been we've been routing between 1, 2, 3, 9, right?
Yeah,
One,
and
two,
4
three,
last
nine.
episode.
Yes.
Yeah. But now 6, like, yeah, she's constantly, yes, oh my god, ding ding,
Yes.
oh my god, really need that bell.
Yes. Because I have 6 ma.
Yeah, I think your 6 is also quite strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. But really, like, because of the need to feel safe, they rather be in a group than to be alone.
Yes.
Yeah. And really, they really just hate unplanned stuff. So, like, I hate it when people cancel on me last minute.
I used to, but I think
Mm.
I loosened up already. Like I also
Mm.
start to see that certain things come before, or maybe things just happen, especially COVID, right? I think COVID
Yeah,
also
yeah.
really helped me loosen up a lot because it's it's really very unpredictable. One minute you can plan something, the next minute, the person got COVID positive. Then what can you do, right?
Yeah. Or
Seriously,
maybe
what
that
can you
person
do?
is a close contact.
Ah, or the
Yeah.
person started developing sore throat. Then you'll be, oh my goodness, let's
I
not
think we
meet.
better not meet. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
To be
so I
safe and
guess
sorry.
I guess this COVID has also helped in a way to really be open or really open minded that not everything can be as planned. And there should
But
be
you
always a leeway that things will be changed or maybe will be postponed or maybe
yeah.
even maybe even cancelled. Right. Especially your
Mm.
overseas trip, whatever, your hotel bookings, all this.
Yeah. Like whatever you plan, right, could just be gone in 1 second.
Exactly. Just because of
Yeah.
COVID. Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, like just now, the phrase that I say to be better safe than sorry, right? Is really one of their key phrases of the type 6.
Yes, I always say that.
I'd rather be safe than later,
Be
something happen,
sorry.
like I get
Yes,
COVID or somebody, something happened to
correct.
somebody or what. Yeah, that's their key
Yes.
phrase.
Like how I shared in the previous episode, I was saying that I even avoided a family gathering because I was gonna fly off soon.
Yeah.
Right? Better
So,
be safe than
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, is it?
You see?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is a live version. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
And actually, type 6, right, is a very interesting type. You know why? They have two sides to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Please
There's
share,
the
please share.
phobic, and then there's
Ah,
the counterphobic.
oh.
Yeah, make a guess what it means.
Phobia means you're afraid, no? So that means you, which is what we explained just now, right? The what
Mm.
if,
Mm-mm.
you sabotaging yourself because
Mm-mm.
you're phobic, you're constantly in fear of something.
Yeah.
Then the counter phobic would be, that means what, you go against the fear. That means you tell yourself not be fearful. Is it?
Something along the line. Okay, so for
Okay.
example, a phobic 6, for example,
Mm.
would be,
Mm.
oh, I'm scared of roller coasters, or
Okay.
I'm scared of heights. So
Okay.
therefore, I don't go into high places, or I don't try roller coasters because I'm
Mm-hmm.
scared. So
Mm.
I will avoid.
Mm.
Counter
Okay.
would be like, since I'm scared, let's try.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh. I didn't think that
you
there's.
you flip the risk adverse into risk taking. Like
Mm.
it's more of like, let's go and test how far this fear is. Like go and test what's my limit.
Oh. Would that
Yeah.
would that lean nearer towards type 7 then?
It lean nearer to type 7, type 8. So sometimes
Mm.
counterphobic can be seen as a type 8 because type 8 are generally risk takers.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, so I was thinking
Mm,
maybe it's. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
They're always
That
very
means
action driven.
that means there
Mm.
could be the other spectrum, which is the counterphobic, might then probably have more towards 7, 8.
Mm.
Then for the phobic would be more towards the feelings, like just like tools or that kind.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm just
Mm.
thinking.
I mean, if your core is a 6, then the counterphobia and the phobic will be more prominent. I find that
Mm,
as long as it's at on the second or third highest score of your
okay,
type, then it's not that obvious.
okay.
Yeah, because it could be coming from your own core type. So for example, maybe
Mm,
if you have somebody like who has a core 8
okay.
and then they have a 6 at the second or
Mm,
third place, right?
mm, mm,
Then
mm.
yeah, you can't really see whether this person is really counterphobic or phobic. But the moment the
Oh, because
person
the
is
8 will tend to
already
overpower.
yeah, the 8 will just like, well, why worry? Just do it first. Think later.
Mm,
Yeah. But a 6 will be like, oh, I need to plan first. I need to make sure
yes.
everything goes along the plan. And then I'll take action.
And also cover the backup plan, right?
Yeah, cover a backup plan. There's always a
Yes, it's
backup
very
for a
important
backup plan.
for. Right, there's always this backup plan for type 6, right?
I can hear some listeners already agreeing with us because it's like the
Yes.
BCC, right? The CC and the BCC. If you all know the Singaporean joke. Better cover. Better
Yes.
cover your backup plan. Better cover for cover. Then the CC is cover for cover.
Oh,
But
yes.
basically, there's always a backup plan for type 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, like,
Yes.
to share my experience as
Mm.
a 2, 4, and 6, I'm not a core 6. So, maybe my experience will be a little bit different because my core is still 2.
Yes.
But the 6 do like stop me in my tracks for a while lah.
Mm.
Yeah. So like starting the business is really one of the most unconventional path
Yes.
that,
Actually.
anyone can take. And in Singapore, I would say we are still quite conservative on like career path. Like there's
Mm.
already paved way for you to walk. Like why do you want to
Mm.
walk some ways like entrepreneur or like,
Mm.
life coaching, but it's not that stable. And stability is
Mm.
very important to us sake. So I'm
Yes.
constantly switching between I'm doing this to help people, but the other side of me is like, what if what if this happen? What if you get into a legal suit? What if this client complain about you? What if your reputation got tarnished? Da, 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 all the what if will come out.
All the what ifs, yes.
Yeah. Like, what if you cannot go back to your stable job? You see? All the yeah, so all these have stopped me for I think quite some time before I actually dive into it. So
Yeah.
even when I dive into it, right, there's that constant nagging in my brain
What if
almost every
again?
day. Yeah,
Yes.
almost every day I have to fight that hypervigilance. Like, what if something happen? What if something happen? You know, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So these are a few things that I find having the six in me does affect. But there's also the other side, which is I'm very good at planning and
Yes.
sometimes over planning until I don't take action. So basically, if let's say we plan, right? For example, my YouTube video, my YouTube channel is a very good example. I will plan, but I will not record.
But why leh? Have you asked yourself why?
It's also a series of what if.
Oh.
Like, what if the information I'm talking about is not interesting? What if this information is incorrect? What if the list goes on lah?
Oh.
Yeah, because there is no backup plan, right? Once you upload, that's it. You know, like there's no
Yeah,
like
I
you
guess
can take
certain
it
things.
down, I guess, but like then what for you record in the first place?
Okay,
Yeah.
I see, I see.
So these are the few things lah that I feel the fearfulness, the anxiousness, the being so vigilant about everything does hold me
Okay.
back a little. Yeah, in
Okay.
my life. And I mean, other than the business and coaching, in my own life, when I had my two kids, it's
Yes,
also there.
definitely. I think every parent will feel that way. The what if my
Yeah,
child gets into
I think,
trouble? What if my child falls?
yeah, I think it's all in our
Parents
mind
are,
as
yeah.
parents. Yeah, I mean, even my husband also has that thought in him, and then we even went to search like, is it we are too worried or concerned about the child? And then actually, the research did shows that actually it's a very normal thing to go through, to have that you are foreseeing something bad happen to your child.
Even
Of
though,
course, you
of
don't
course,
want it.
nothing,
Yeah,
yes. Yes.
yeah, but you are foreseeing like, oh, what if they drown? What if they fall? What if they hit their head? What if something happened to them? What if they choke? You know,
Yes.
like, this is a because we love them so much, we don't want this to happen to them. But at the same time, it strikes us when we were feeling the most happiest with the child.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, it's called foreboding joy. Yeah, it's very interesting because it's like it happens when things are going well.
Yes.
Then you're waiting for another shoe to drop. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like wow, life is good. Everything is going well. And then that devil come in. What if?
Tell me
Oh,
about it.
like burst the balloon kind of feeling. Like
Yes, the
everybody's
wet
like
blanket.
happy. Yeah. And then the what if have to come in and pop. Are you sure?
Yes. And then tons of what ifs will start to come out in smoke.
Yeah. So it's suddenly like, everything becomes a blackout state. Like, oh, everything is negative now. Now I better be careful because I was too happy. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of tiring sometimes to hear all this. But I mean, on the good side, a type 6 is actually usually a very relationship and very good team worker, really love being with a group of people. Yeah, and usually they bring a lot of
They
joy.
thrive in teamwork lah. Am I right to say
Yes.
that? They thrive in teamwork.
Teamwork, groups, like, even if you have a group of three, it's considered a group. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And then usually
It
they'll bring
not
a lot of
necessarily
joy.
be a like group of 10 or 20 or what lah. Just a
Yeah,
small
not
group can work
necessarily.
the wonders
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, I mean, if they like those group setting, they usually will be running those like community stuff or like volunteering stuff. They are usually
Okay.
those that will go and run all these kind of events and stuff.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And bring a lot of safety and troubleshooting to the group.
Yeah, that's me. That's my role in all my groups.
The backup
Yes.
plan. What if it
Yes.
rains?
Yes.
And
As I
then
shared in
where's
one
the
of the
fire
episodes before.
exit?
Yes. Correct. What if it rains? Then maybe we go to this place. If it doesn't rain, then we can still go ahead as planned.
Yeah, you see?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
there's
very
always a
natural,
good side. Yeah.
It's just very natural of me. It just comes to me. Or like, now that I think of it, right? I'm
Mm.
always as what people always call me, the Doraemon. Because my bag is always full of
Oh,
stuff. Because
ah,
I think, now that I think of it, right, it could be because of my what if. What if it rains, so I need
umbrella.
yes, definitely umbrella. And then I started to bring a Ziploc bag instead of a plastic bag. Because in plastic bag, right, the water will still drip out.
Yeah,
So in Ziploc
yeah.
bag, at least you contain the umbrella inside the Ziploc bag. Then whatever water, it doesn't seep out. Yeah, so I'll bring a Ziploc bag just for the umbrella. And then and then I started using this food grade disposable gloves. So it comes in a just like a single pack. One pack has one packet. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I started to use that because it was introduced by my friend. So I was thinking, what if I'm gonna eat stuff that requires me to use my hand, and then because especially I'm already quite hygienic person, so normally I'll go and wash my hands. But sometimes, because it's a bit difficult, and plus with COVID, you have to wear your mask, all this, right? Then, like, imagine you eat fried chicken and then your hands are oily. How are you going to put on your mask, right? So this disposable
Uh-huh.
glove is for me to use when I'm going to eat food that requires me using my hands. Example, fried chicken.
I think your six is so much higher than mine, really.
Yes.
I'm not at that level. Like, I think I'm in shock right now. If you guys can see my face, I've been shocked
Yes.
since the moment she started sharing about her. I was thinking umbrella. That's all, I don't have like plastic bag. Today I realized I don't have a plastic bag for my umbrella.
What if it rains and then later your bag?
That's
What you see?
fine.
You see? Yeah.
Yeah, you
You
see, like Noel is
yeah.
one step, the backup plan, auto backup plan.
Yes. So because you
And
obviously you don't want your bag to be wet, right? Because of the umbrella. Then sometimes it's a bit difficult and troublesome to carry your umbrella. Then just put it in your
OMG,
bag.
it's
But
a
then because
whole
the umbrella
new
is
world.
yes. Yeah, it's wet. So you need a Ziploc bag. Then it won't seep out.
Okay, now I
So you
realize
contain
my
the water
level
inside.
of six is maybe at level two, and then Noel is like level 20 or something. I'm so amazed. No, no, no. Even
Yeah.
the food grade. I mean,
The
me as a
disposable gloves.
ex-nurse, I don't go to that extent.
But
This
yeah, I mean
Noel.
it's me lah. I'm always a very
Mm.
hygienic. I'm very particular about hygiene.
Yeah, she's more hygienic than ex-nurse. Like, so now y'all
Yeah.
can see, right, the understanding of her. It could be the one. It could be the one that is, getting all this
Oh,
because you are more
okay.
particular about the small little details.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So not getting
Yes.
your back wet because of the wet
The water.
umbrella. And
Yes.
then like going into like really fine detail, like, oh, how am I gonna wear my mask if my hands are dirty?
Exactly.
It has never occurred to me,
Then
and
your hands are so oily. If you imagine you eating fried chicken
just
or
use
you
the
eating
wet
something
tissue to
saucy,
wipe.
but it's still gonna be sticky. Then yeah, I don't like. To me, it's then might as well just wear the glove. Then eat already, then you can throw away the glove, and then your hands are
Unless
clean,
that
clear,
makes sense lah. But to me,
right?
like too many things in my bag.
Yeah, that's why I'm the Doraemon. I
Yeah, that's why you're
remember
the
because
Doraemon.
a few months ago I went to the movies with my two best friends. So then they were also then because I already prepared drinks and whatnot. Yeah. So I know that we are not allowed to bring our own drinks into the cinema, but sometimes we do lah,
Mm-mm.
right?
Mm-mm, of course.
So when I prepared, then my two of my friends were like, "Oh wow, like you came prepared." I said, "Yeah, okay." Then after that, because we bought popcorn and then I wanted to eat nachos cheese, right?
Mm-mm.
So you'll be using your hands, right? So I told them, wait, don't eat first, don't eat first. Then I opened the disposable.
OMG.
Yeah, that was their reaction. So they were like, I thought that you were prepared, but you're really well prepared.
It's the prepared, above the prepared.
So I said,
The
yeah,
level
yeah, my
is really
service
on
very good,
another
right?
level.
My service very good, right? I said, go and watch movie with me. I can include the gloves, prepare the
So
water.
you have the gloves prepared for all three of you.
Yeah, I will always bring a few packets in my bag, just in case.
OMG, really, Doraemon.
Yeah, then I will prepare wet tissue and dry tissue. Because
I
sometimes you don't know
mean,
what if something drops, right? You see the what if, yeah. What if something drops,
I
then you need the wet
mean,
tissue.
the wet and dry one I have, but
Yeah.
that is because of being a mother. Like last time,
Mm.
it's just dry. I don't have wet tissue. You
No,
need wet
I
tissue, just pour water on your dry tissue. That's wet tissue.
no, I buy
See
those
the
antibacterial wet wipes. Those, the bamboo wipes. I don't know what they call it. Those antibacterial, like they have some
Yeah, that's why I say
disinfectant.
Noel is on another level, man. Okay, if you guys
Yeah.
need like a travel backpack, you can also DM Noel. She has like the
Yes.
Doraemon set.
What
Then you
ifs?
can you can
Yes.
use a checklist to tick off, like what
What are
you
the
need
things
to
to
bring
bring?
when you are going out. If you are going for a movie, for example, then this is
Yes.
the checklist. If you are going for a picnic, then this is the checklist.
Yes, yes, yes.
OMG, you are like the Korean restaurants because usually
Why?
when you go eat the Korean restaurants, you have the fried chicken, then
Oh,
they will have
oh
the
yes,
yeah.
the
That's the only
gloves.
time I saw the girls. I mean, even KFC don't have, right? So
Yes,
hmm,
KFC because that's the purpose. They want you to
the
finger licking
finger
good.
linger good. Oh
I
yeah,
cannot do
true,
that.
true.
I cannot do that. I find it very gross. Even though of course if especially if I'm at home, then I'll wash my hands first before I eat. But even then I won't do that. I won't like lick the
You
gravy
will lick
off.
your
Yeah, no,
finger.
no, no. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
she's born
Sorry,
on another planet, man.
I can't do that. I just find it gross. Even though it's my own.
So other than being a Doraemon,
Yes. Yes. Just now you were sharing like you type 6 will tend to also will make sure everyone is safe
mm,
or well taken care of, that
mm,
kind of thing,
mm,
right?
mm.
Yeah, I do that too. Especially when we're at a house setting. I don't know
Ah,
whether yeah, because I go to your house quite often, I don't know whether you notice this, but I do that like even though it's not my house, right? It's as though I'm the owner of the house because I become like the host. I will it's just in me. Like I will enjoy like, oh, your drink is like your water is finishing. I'll go and help you top up. Oh, you finish your beer already, I'll go and take for you. Then
mm,
everyone okay, everyone all right. Do you need
mm.
more food? Should we order more food or maybe I cook something for you?
Ah,
I'm constantly like looking out for
there's
people
the
and
type 2 influence also lah, somehow.
oh,
But yeah,
oh,
I do see that the broader, okay, type 2 can be a host for everybody, like
mm,
in whatever setting they are in, especially close ones.
mm,
We can be the one that is helpful and constantly looking out for each other.
correct.
But it could also be a type 6 things to make sure everybody is alright. Everybody feels
Mm,
safe. Everybody feel happy.
yeah.
Everybody is on the same path, basically, like
Okay.
same consensus.
Ah, okay.
Like, last time, I think the last few episodes you mentioned about you want to make sure everybody like that particular place you are going into, like a
Correct,
group.
correct. It's important to me, ah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you mean in that sense?
Yeah, it's more of that.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
if let's say we're gonna get supper, does everybody want supper? Or is it just one person?
Ah, okay.
Ah.
Okay, okay, okay.
ah.
Hmm.
So if
Now that
everybody don't really want, or maybe one, two don't want, then
oh,
oh.
then then never mind, forget about it.
Yeah,
Right.
you see? Then you forget about
Yeah,
yourself.
correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Even though I really want, but then
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
others, then I'll just okay, then never mind.
Yeah, then my
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, that kind of
For me,
sense.
was another thing I can think of was So during secondary school, right, we will have this I don't know what you call, do you call that teleconference during those days, during our era? So that means more than three people are talking on the phone together. So in the
Group
same
call.
like group call lah. During those days, group call already started. So uh so I a few of them, right, they can actually chat, and then because we will chat until very late, especially weekends, right,
Mm,
then you can just fall asleep, you know. Then but for me, right, no matter how tired I am, right, I cannot, you know, it's I always have the I need to keep a lookout. I need to be a
mm,
watchman, that kind of thing. Yeah, so
mm.
I will always be the last who like, okay, everyone, okay, all fall asleep already, then be like nobody's answering me, so okay, then it's safe to hang up. Yeah. Or
Ah,
I will have stayovers at my friend's house. Then same thing, instead of the telephone, it's like watching the movie, watch the TV, right?
mm,
No matter how late it is, no matter how tired I am, right?
mm.
I cannot fall asleep, you know. Some of my friends can just really knock out, and then they will like halfway through the movie, if they're really very tired, they just knock out, but I cannot. I have the TV is still on, I cannot fall asleep. Or like or I'll even go to the extent of thinking, we haven't cleared the cups yet. Like what if the ants come, because we drink soft drinks, and
Ah,
then the potato chips are all
yeah.
open. What
Yeah,
if the things
yeah.
are not cleared yet? Then I'm very tired already. I am very tired, but I still won't fall asleep, you know, because all this will be keeping me awake. My eyelids will be so heavy, and then
!aiyo!
I watch all my friends like already fall asleep. Then I was thinking, okay, maybe I should just switch off the TV and then I go and clear up lah. Yeah, so
I thought
I'm
this,
the one who is clearing up because I'm very tired. Even though
yeah,
I'm
I
very
feel
tired,
the
but I
same
still want
way
to
as
clear.
you.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel the
correct.
same way.
Then
Like
yeah,
after
we hang out. I mean, I hang out at your house quite a few times until very late. Yeah, same thing. The two of us will be clearing whatever
yeah,
needs to
you'll
be
be
packed.
clearing because
Yeah,
the what if lah. And
correct.
then
Then
I'm
what if
so
the ants
scared of
come?
cockroach, right? I don't
Yes,
care
yes,
ants,
yes.
man. I'm okay with ants. Like I'll just wipe them off tomorrow or
I
what. But
cannot.
like the moment I lie down on my bed, I'm like thinking. I thought I'm the only one that does this. I'm like thinking,
Oh no, I do
oh,
that
the
too.
kids, the kids' water bottle is not washed. Why is the
Ah,
why is the water like turn sour inside? Like because
yes.
sometimes my mother-in-law will make like ribena for them, right? So
Mm.
it will turn sour and then it will like the whole
Sort of
bottle will smell
contaminate the
tomorrow.
correct.
Yeah. And
Yes.
then you need to wash like a few times. So I'm
Yes.
like lying on my bed but so tired, so drained, but like why is this, why is that? Then the next
Yes.
thing either the sleep with me or I will ask my husband to I will message him, please help me check. Because sometimes he come home much later. Like please
mm.
just like empty the bottle and just rinse it and then just put it in the sink. I'll wash it tomorrow or something like that. Yeah.
At least rinse it, right? For me too. I cannot just leave the cup of coffee there like that. I must, even if I'm in a
Yeah.
hurry, right? I'll just put water, draw water, then leave it in the sink
Mm.
first.
Yeah.
Instead of just leaving the cup
Yeah.
in the sink like that. Yeah. Yeah, I do
Especially
that too.
those water bottle with the like the silicone like the stopper.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
That
those
was
really like
sting.
oh smell and I ever
Yes.
had once I forgot to wash my bottle and
Yes.
then it was like I think green tea or something. Green
Okay.
tea matcha latte. So like got milk product, right? Wow,
Oh
I
my
sting the whole
goodness.
rubber. No matter how I wash, it won't go off. Then I have to soak it in vinegar for like 3 days.
Because of the bacteria, the contamination of
Yes.
the milk.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I already scrubbed off everything, but it still has the
Yeah,
smell.
cannot.
So
Yes.
I
You
already
see?
soak it for 3 days, in vinegar.
Yeah, I cannot.
Yeah.
My
There's
heart
all the
cannot
what
take it.
if in my brain before I sleep.
Yes, me too.
Unless I forget about it. So
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, yeah, we were too busy and then we'll forget about it.
it doesn't
But
help
most of
that
the time,
Noel
we
has an
won't.
elephant memory.
Yes.
I have a goldfish memory, so that helps me a bit.
Oh dear. So the elephant plus the what if, every night I'm very tired.
Yeah.
My brain is really,
I just
really
rewinding and
constantly.
then double checking,
Exactly.
double checking, double checking.
Plus the the awareness thing, right? Plus what did I say, what did I do throughout the day, right?
Yeah, yeah. You're
The
like the
really playing in my
antivirus scan like that.
I my
Scanning
goodness.
now. Like when you want to
Yes.
shut down the computer and then scanning your computer now. Please do not shut down. Oh,
Yes.
I want to sleep.
Sometimes I'm really very tired, then of course I will just give in. But sometimes when the brain is tired, then you are physically tired, but your brain is not. I tell you,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's where all the what if will kick in. What if? What if you didn't do this? Have you checked that? What if tomorrow it rains? Then do you have this on standby? I think better
Yeah.
standby this.
Yeah,
Constantly.
better take it out now before you forget tomorrow. What if you forget tomorrow and then you leave house without
Yes,
it? These are all the thoughts that is
yes,
in my head every day.
correct. And then
Yeah,
I started to just make full use of our phones, right? Our smartphones, they have a purpose as well, right? To create
yeah,
reminders and to set the alert. So I started rely on that because I have too
yeah,
many things to remember already.
yeah. So tiring.
Yes, it is mentally
Yeah,
exhausting, but I guess it's just part of it, because having this type 6.
yeah. But it's always nice to have us around, right? I mean, I've already thought of all the backup plan that you can go, especially when
Ah,
you bring the
yes,
kids out,
correct.
right? Yeah, I'm constantly
Yes,
the what if,
definitely.
what if, what if, what if. Then I'll be like, Noel, I got a plan C, plan D, plan E, plan F.
Ah,
And because if it rains, or if they're tired,
yes.
or if one is tired, the other not tired,
Ah,
or if one dirty the
then
shirt,
where are
or
you gonna
one did
go?
dirty,
Yeah.
yeah, then we need to change plans. We need to go somewhere else.
Yes.
So by the
And
time
then
we
needs to
come
be
home,
flexible.
I'm so drained. Yeah,
Yes.
we are all so drained.
All the what ifs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But it's because of
I
all the plannings that they are happy, lah,
yeah,
basically.
correct.
Mm.
I think there was once during a team bonding workshop that I did previously. I can't really remember what was the workshop named, but is from what I remember vaguely is there are there are different types of representatives lah in a whichever in a company, in a group of friends, in a family or what. There will always be one person who is the what if, who will think of the what if,
Mm.
and then another person will be the why not. I
Ah,
do you know that workshop? Yeah, there's something like that. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
I
yeah.
actually I resonated quite a lot, and that was way before I I was exposed to Enneagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was already like, oh my goodness, when the trainer was talking about it, like he was describing the different personalities and
Mm-mm.
what this individual will do. Ah,
Mm.
oh my goodness, in my head it was like the ting ting, like the yes, I'm like this, check. I'm like this, check. I
Yeah,
resonated
always
with
the
that role so much.
glass is half empty kind of person
Like the
at the
what if
perspective.
this happens. So
Yeah.
so of course that's why I mean the moral of the workshop is that you need a mix and match of everyone in order to have a good
Mm.
team, right? So
Mm.
my role was to think of the what if, really literally think of the what if, because
Ah.
the doer may not think of, because the doer would be why not, everything is why not.
Mm.
So but they won't ever think of what if this may happen. So that's
Mm.
where the balance is. So they will
Mm.
be the one to charge forward, but
They'll
I'll
be
be
the
the
one to
one who think of
challenge.
a
Why not?
backup.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I will think of the what if, then there's a backup plan. So
Mm.
how? If this
Yeah.
happens, okay, we charge forward. We will all charge forward as a team. But
Mm.
what if something happens? Then okay, that's where so-called my role of expertise will come in. Okay, this has sort of been foreseen. Okay, so
Mm.
what the what if already kicked in. So then
Mm.
what can we do about it? And then the
Mm.
backup plan is this. So how?
Mm.
What should we do?
Mm.
I think so. It was a very interesting workshop. I didn't.
Mm.
It didn't occur to me lah that my years of the what if and my backup plan was actually in portrayed this way
Yeah.
in a group setting, whatever. Yeah,
But
it was quite interesting workshop.
that's a very healthy way to uh make use of
Analyze
this
it.
personality instead of
Yes,
like
yes, yes.
labeling it as a like a lot of people tend to label type six as oh they're always the pessimist because they're constantly thinking what if something happened. Yeah. And then on the reverse
Yes,
side, the what
agree.
not, why not, right? On the reverse side is like the type seven. They're constantly like, why not? Let's try. Let's go. You
Mm,
know, they're always so
let's go
optimistic that
forth. Yeah.
they don't see their blind spots or they don't see that
Yes, correct.
something might happen and then you know, then by the time they are like quite stumble and they don't know what to do, and then that's where the type six come in. Like, see, this is
Yes.
why we need a Doraemon like me to have all this magic in my pocket to help
Yes.
you with plan B, plan C, plan E, plan F, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Correct,
and
correct.
actually one of the goals for a type six is to be very insightful,
Mm.
but not to the extent of pessimistic kind of insightful. So the insightfulness is actually
Correct.
because of your ability to see the what ifs, the ability to see foresee the future, and
Yes.
therefore you can give your insights on what is most likely going to happen.
Yes. That's also based on experience and your analysis.
Yeah,
Am I right to
so
say that? Correct.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you have a more positive analysis of the situation. You are more realistic. It's not on the
Yes.
what if side. It's more on the okay, this could happen. Condition A could happen, and then it will lead to condition B.
Yes.
And then when condition B
Yes.
happen, we will do condition C. We will do plan C. We will do
Correct.
whatever to negate the condition B.
As long as yes, correct.
Yeah. So they
Yes.
are the masters of the butterfly effect. So if the butterfly happens, I mean, if you guys are gamers, you all will understand what I mean by butterfly effect. So there's a few games that the
Okay.
moment you
Okay.
make a decision, for example, you reply to this NPC or this character, right? You have a choice of three different reply when you're communicating with them. And
Okay.
depending on how you reply to
Okay.
them, it will actually expand out
Okay.
to different storyline.
Yes, of course. Yes.
So a healthy six is
Okay.
somebody who can see the whole picture of the butterfly effect.
Oh, you mean that? Okay, okay.
So it's like a mind map, right? Because when we mind map, we are trying to expand out the choices and stuff. So
Yes.
from
Correct.
event A, it can actually happen two ways, which is happen B will happen, C will happen. Then when B happens, what do we do?
Yes.
When C happen, what do we do? So they are very insightful in that manner.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Correct. You know, now that you talk about this, right? I'm
Mhm.
not sure whether you recall. During our secondary school days, I think there's this magazine. Is it called Teenage or something? It's like meant for teenagers.
I
Is
think it's
it
called
teens
teenage.
or something? Teenage, right? Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's called teenage.
They always have this graph, something like what
Oh,
you explained just now, which is are you? It can be about any topic. So is
I think I
are
remember.
you let's just say do you like ice cream? Yes or no? Right? They'll have a
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
If yes, then what are you? Then if no, is what? I'm
Yeah, yeah.
always very intrigued by that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
that
I
you talk
get what
about
you
it,
mean.
I
Yeah,
immediately
yeah,
think of that graph. So
yeah.
that means our mind can really just visualize the whole graph, like how
Yes.
the flow chart goes. If it's
Mm.
yes, then where it goes, no, where it goes, and then further
Yeah,
down, yes and no
yeah,
again, yes and no, and then
yeah,
ah, okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So actually, type 6 are very good at workflows. Very, very well
Yes, I enjoy
versed.
workflows a lot. Plus, I think my type one, that's why.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So there's
everything
that
is very
process, right? Yeah.
correct.
The
Yeah,
type 1,
yeah, I really enjoy
the
it.
she's
I used
raising
to
her
get very
hands up.
excited in my
Although you
yes,
cannot see her.
yes, yes. I raise hand. I used to be
Yes,
very
teacher,
excited when
I'm very excited to
I
help her.
correct. Yes, Miss Lee, Miss Lee, Miss.
Aiyo.
Yeah. So I used to be very excited whenever my superior told me to create like a flow chart, like a workflow,
Wow.
because of a new policy or whatever.
It's
I
like
tell
dream come
you,
true, right?
yeah. So I'll think of the what if. Okay, then on top of that, because
Mm.
is maybe because of the type one or so.
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So I need things to be very tidy, very neat, and also I don't know whether is it part of it, but because I want to make sure everyone understands it, so I try to make it as simplified as possible. Yeah, so
See?
I tell you, whenever I create those flowcharts, right, my mind is everywhere. Like, okay,
Yeah.
is it simple enough to understand?
Yeah.
Would I need to spend time to verbalize it? Or is it okay that people can just read and immediately understand? And I mean,
Mm.
that's the purpose of a flowchart, is for everyone to read it and then understand it, right?
Yep.
Unless, of course, if they don't quite get it, then of course they will give you a call or something. But the purpose of it is that the basis is to be very simple instructions on
Yes.
how the work process should be,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So yeah, my mind will be thinking of that. Like I need
Mm-hmm.
to, I don't know, is it right to say, but to think of everyone, to think of everyone's interests, and then
Mm.
to make it tidy and neat,
Mm.
and then does it um does
Match.
it achieve the goal? That means the purpose of the workflow,
Ah.
right?
Mm.
You
Yep.
can be putting boxes and circles all over and arrows here and there, but then does it achieve the purpose of the process,
Of the
right?
workflow. Yeah.
Correct. The result. Will you be able to get the result? Yeah. So I
Yeah.
tell you, the plus the what if people don't understand? So maybe I try a different way of keying in the word. Maybe I rephrase the word, or maybe I use another word. All the what ifs.
The
I tell you, I'll be
thesaurus come
very
out.
yes, thing. I'll be so busy
Yeah,
just
learning
doing
all
the
the
workflow.
weird words from us.
Yes. Ah,
Yes.
yeah.
So
So
thesaurus while we are writing our workflow. Just so everybody understands, yeah. Mm. It's
yes,
for a common
you
purpose.
can refer
Yes,
to
this
our
really matches the type
previous.
60.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
it matches the
Now
type
that I
6
tell you, yeah,
personality.
how excited I am explaining this part.
Yeah, she's like her hand gestures everywhere with the okay sign. So this,
You see,
like she's really
it
pinpointing.
just it just has the whole type 136 all in my description.
Yes, because the
Yes,
objective is very clear. So
yes,
that's the type 3. Like I need to make sure the objective is met.
yes,
The end goal is there. Type 1 is all about process. So workflow is
yes,
everything process, right? Step 1, step 2, step
yes,
3, step 4.
yes.
And then the what if is the one that is yes, no, maybe.
And then what should you do from there?
What should you do
Ah,
from there?
yes,
Yeah. And then if this
yes,
don't happen, what? Uh, if that happens, what?
yes.
Oh my god. Yeah, we can talk another 2 more hours for this episode.
Ah,
I think we can move on to the part where how a type 6 can grow, like a core type 6.
yes.
Like I think we didn't really go very in depth with the type 4, but no worries, we will always come back to the different types as we, talk about the other types around.
Yeah, you won't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's either Colleen or myself have another experience with a type 4 or something like that. Then we can bring
And
up
then
type
we will
4
start
again.
thesaurusing type 4 again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for type 6, because they're constantly in their head, we want to bring them down to either the feelings or their body, their
Yes.
sensation in their body, because they're constantly hyper vigilant. There's
Ah.
a lot of very shallow breathing because you're constantly like, and then
Yeah.
look. Like you're breathing in and you're looking. You
Yes.
sometimes forget to breathe out, right?
Yes, I have
Or they're
that. Plus I
breathing
have
out.
yes. Plus I have
That's
type
that
1.
type 1. Yeah. Then forget to
So
breathe
I
out,
have
right?
breathing difficulties.
Yeah, so you develop breathing problems
Yes.
because
Thank
the
God I don't have
constant breathe
asthma.
in. Yeah, I think if you're like me, like you're constantly having asthma on and off.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, so we want to bring the breathing a little bit more into a deeper kind of breathing into your stomach slowly. Don't go like like gasping for air kind of
Yes.
thing. So
Uh-huh.
that at least you can start slowing down your heart rate.
Ah.
And then when you slow down your heart rate, you also tend to slow down the anxious thoughts. So instead of like having the what if very fast, you want to slow it down a little. So by breathing slower, taking a slower inhale, and
Okay.
then going all the way to the belly, and then slowly releasing. Remember to release your breath and exhale. Don't be like Noel now. Just hold it for 5 So basically, you want to make sure you exhale. So if let's say
Yes.
you get yourself in a very anxious state and you're
Ah.
constantly in that state that you can't get out, try to
Okay.
focus on breathing out because that will help you to breathe in more.
Oh.
Ah.
Is that why my heart rate is always so fast? Maybe.
Mm,
Yeah. Maybe
could
that's why my
be.
heart rate, yeah. It could be due
Yeah.
to my constant
What if,
want
what
to
if, what if, what
be,
if, what if, what if, what if, what if, what
yeah, correct.
if, the
And to
recorder cannot
be
stop.
and to be a perfectionist at the same time.
So you
Yeah.
need to slow down your breathing.
Yeah, I guess. Yes.
Belly breathing. Always remember
Yes.
belly breathing, not chest
Very good.
breathing.
Okay, very good.
Here we go again.
There she goes.
Goes. Yeah, I mean, you can use this song to help you with the breathing.
Because it's very slow.
Yeah. I don't think you can sing it in a faster pace. I mean, you
There
can
she
lah, but
goes. There she goes again. You should have seen Kelyn's face
okay.
in shock. Her face was like, what the?
Yeah, the tree lies down my face, don't know, until downstairs already. Uh, I
Okay,
think
yes.
another thing that you can visualize in your head is like those good things that happen. So because when we are caught up in the what if and we are constantly anxious about the future, we
Yes.
don't look into the past as much because when we look into the past, we can also see that, hey, previously in a similar situation, good things happen. It's not all bad. It's not all
Oh,
gloomy.
you
It's
mean
not
that?
all tragic. Not
Okay.
all bad things will happen. Yeah.
Okay.
So bring yourself back to the point where, okay, this is a good thing that happened in a similar situation, or maybe similar environment, or with similar people. And then calm yourself down with those memories. So these
Okay.
are like good anchors that you can put in your phone, put somewhere that you can have a easy access to. And
Yes.
then you just use them as a reminder that not all is dark, gloomy, bound to have something happen, kind of thing.
Correct. Something bad
Yeah.
happened. Yes.
Most of the time, good things happen. Most of the time, your what if don't come true.
Correct.
I
Yes.
mean, other than the weather, that one we cannot control,
Yes. It's
especially in
us, the
Singapore.
weatherman.
Yeah, even the weatherman is wrong sometimes. Yeah. All right. So I find that these are small little things that type 6, with someone with a type 6 core can start to do to slow down your pace of
Yes.
thoughts, bring yourself down to your feelings and your body, and try to focus on breathing, try to think of the past when good times happen and how you felt during that moment. Feel, not think.
Ah, correct.
Must cancel the thought and go into feeling. Touch your heart
Okay.
if you need that assistance to remind yourself, I'm feeling. I'm not thinking because most of the time we are in our brain, we are in our
Correct.
mind. So when we touch our hand, we put our hand at our chest, we remember the feeling of that
Okay.
moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easier to connect.
From this moment.
Oh la la la.
Oh, that suddenly so romantic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
From this
basically the
moment.
feeling. Okay, try singing this in a very fast pace.
From this moment.
She
I
got
forget
rapper
what's
already.
the next sentence was. I can't remember what's the
Wow.
next word. From
From
this
this
moment.
moment, I will
Let me
be
Google
the.
search right now.
Oh dear.
Shania Twain. From this moment
Moment.
on.
On. Yeah.
From this moment, life has begun.
Yeah.
From this moment, you are the one. Right beside you is where I belong. From this moment on.
Um,
Okay, yeah, this is a very good type 6 song to calm down. From this
yeah.
moment
Because the belong
on.
words also, the belong,
Belong,
the word
yeah.
belong is also
Yes.
very apt. Yeah, to a
Yeah,
type
see?
6. To belong.
See, all the songs are always very helpful.
Yeah, if you need
Episode,
to calm
even like
down, just
episode
use this song.
15. Yes.
Or you just come back to this point. I will take the time. And then you
Yes.
just come back to this point and listen to Noel sing.
From this moment. Literally from this moment.
Not the rapping part, but just now the
From
part where
this
she sing
moment, life
nicely.
has begun. From this moment, you are the one. Right
This is
beside you is
anxiety
where I
triggering, man.
belong. From
Hello.
this moment on.
Later I cannot sleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if y'all go listen to this version instead of the slow version? What if?
Okay, do the rewind now, everyone. Do the rewind. Go back to from.
Rewind.
Yes. Okay.
Ah, I think this is a very good time to end this episode, and I really hope that our listeners, if you really jive with what we talk about as a type 6 and you really want to know more, definitely
Yes.
there's more resources online you can look into. And then there are really so many ways to talk about Enneagram, like communication, like relationship, and all that things. We
Yes.
can't really cover everything in one episode, but we hope that you have some similar experience. And if you're core 6 and you have already done the test and you have something else that we didn't share, do DM us
Yes,
on
yes, we will be very interested
our
to find out. Yes.
yeah, do DM us on Instagram and we can fill that in like maybe in the next few episodes. Like, oh, one of our listeners actually told us about this. Yeah, we'd be happy to share.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure the rest
And
of also will be interested.
yeah, that is another perspective from a real core 6, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
That'd be really interesting. I mean, for all the 9 different types, right? As what Colleen
Mm,
always share with me, which is even though, yeah, one means this, two means that, whatever, but it's all like when you interlink with each other, right? It can be a different outcome. It can be a
mm,
different, a whole new meaning, a whole new perspective. Yeah. So
mm,
it's just so intriguing. I find this whole thing. Like you see the
mm.
different combinations come up to different personalities, and even you were saying that type 6 have two sides of it, you see. I mean, for us who are not really knowledgeable in Enneagram, we will find it very interesting to know that, oh, there's actually such thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you all have any questions or whatever comments that you have, feel free to
Mm-hmm,
DM us.
mm-hmm.
It's a never ending topic, I would say. Yeah. So I'm sure we'll come back to type 6 again in future because it's too broad
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. And there'll be new experiences with different people and we will get to know each other better. And actually in all of us we have all the 9 types. It's just whether which are the
Yes.
highest, which are your core, and all that really makes up to who you are. And everybody is unique. So definitely do share your perspective or your thoughts
Yes.
or any feelings that you have when we talk about the different types.
Yes.
And continue to have fun. Enjoy the singing of Noel from this moment.
My impromptu.
Yeah, this episode already very minimal singing already.
Yes, actually, if you all realize,
Yeah, and we
from
really
this
didn't.
moment.
You see, and we really didn't really talk about food, leh.
Oh, just now I just said, do you like ice cream? Right? We were talking about the flow chart.
OMG, we're talking about
Do you
food
like ice
chart.
cream?
All
Yes, I
she
know.
think about is ice cream. Oh my god.
Yes.
I didn't catch that. I was a bit
Because you were
more
very
focused
on the flow chart.
the flow chart. Yes, because
Yes.
butterfly effect.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you all enjoyed this episode.
We'll see you next time.
Week.
Bye.
Bye.